Okay. Oh, there we go. There's Crimson. Get my bottle ready, and yep. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? I need to go to the gym. Hey, listen to me in the background. That work? Yeah, I'm an hour earlier than usual, but I just wanted to stream the shiny hunting. So right now I'm trying to shiny hunt Honedge. And while I'm here, I'm going to try and get 3 of them. Since this is the best place to shiny hunt. How is PT? No phones. A gym that prohibits phones? That's the first I'm hearing of that. Wait, so how do people listen to their music then? Oh, personal trainer. Oh. You should have said personal trainer first. I was so confused. That is what PT says. Well, I don't exactly know all the lingo. You think I've ever been to a gym? I mean, I have been to the gym a couple of times. So I've never had a personal trainer, so I don't know that kind of lingo. Alright, let's... So there's 2 Honedge and a Doublade over here. None of them are shiny, so we move back. Honestly, a really simple hunt. I tried doing it in Wild Zone 4, but I phased a lot. Like 5 Ghastly, 4 Spinnerack, 2 Weedle, and a Patrat. Not a single Honedge. And I wish I had a turbo controller. I mean, I do have a turbo controller, but it doesn't work on Switch 2 for some weird reason, so that's out of the question. So I'm thinking... I'm gonna buy a turbo controller tomorrow since I get my paycheck tomorrow. I'll try and get a turbo controller that is actually compatible with Switch 2. Yeah, quite early compared to usual. Yeah! It's just because I wanted to get to streaming. I want to get more hours in. Because Mayoshi's not streaming right now, probably because she's recovering after TwitchCon. So I'm just gonna get to the hunting now. I'm also wearing the shiny Eevee costume this time. Because my Eevee costume didn't save. Yeah, my VTube Studio didn't save the new assets, so I just had to quickly slap on a new one. Oh! Bruh, I've just started. We've already got a shiny Doublade. We just started! How did we get one? Okay. Now I just need to get 2 more. We've been live for 5 minutes. I've already gotten the shiny. Oh, okay. Let's get this organized into the box. So number 72. Okay. So Haunter getting up 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. There we go. There's my shiny Doublade. Yeah, I kind of started organizing my boxes since, yeah, I started to get, because of these duplicate shinies, I was almost a full box. So I decided to organize my Pokemon ready. Guess that's another shiny then. Now I've got to keep doing this until I get 2 Honedge. Or 1 Honedge and a Doublade. I guess I know doing it like this one. Oh, that means I need to update my thing to 23. Oh, Prodigy's here. Hello. Gonna get you. What are you on about? Wait, just got a shiny Doublade 5 minutes in. Hmm? Also, I need to check. Yeah, over here is where Beldum spawns. So I guess this would be the teleport waypoint. I have to run all the way over. Actually, no, I could probably just run away and respawn it. Yeah, that's probably what I'll have to do when it comes to Beldum. And I need to get 3 of them because, obviously, living decks. I'm doing a living shiny deck this time. I tried Legends Arceus, then the shiny hunting method got butchered. Then I lost interest in that one. But this one, there is no main shiny hunting method. It's just shinies are stupidly easy to find. Okay, obviously the Doublade's not going to spawn for like 5 more minutes since I just caught the shiny. But yeah, out of every Pokemon that's available in this game at the moment, only 227 out of 230 can be shiny. Because obviously all the shiny locked Pokemon are the legendaries. We're not allowed to shiny legendary Pokemon ever. And I'm pretty sure the event Pokemon are probably going to be shiny locked as well. So Diancie, Mewtwo. Yeah, because there are events programmed for Mewtwo and Diancie in the game. I just wonder when they're going to happen. Because apparently Mega Dimension is not going to release till February, according to a lot of people. So I've got plenty of time to try and work on this living dex. Oh god, both of them are alphas. Those chairs keep throwing me off. Yeah, so pretty sure out of all the Pokemon I need to hunt, it's just the Honedge family and the Beldum family that I need to hunt in this game. Well, in this area. Everything else I can probably just find outdoors. I mean, maybe Electrike I might get here. Depends on where the best place is to hunt for it. Right? No. So if I am to get another Doublade, it could only be 1 more, because then I could just evolve that straight into an Aegislash. But I need to get Honedge as it is. Nope. I mean, if I did have a turbo controller, I could just keep this going like this. Like, as long as I need to. Then all of them could be shiny at the same time. Anyway, without the times I've been teleporting, it wouldn't surprise me if there was another shiny sitting around in the lab somewhere. Nope. It'll still be a little while, but I mean, it probably won't be too long until Doublade comes back. See, I think once I've gotten all 3 Honedge, Like, all three of them in the family. I'm probably gonna go for Beldum next. Since this is the only place Beldum can be found. And I might as well get it since I'm already here. Okay, Doublade hasn't spawned back in yet. Looks like I can get the Honedge next, I'll be fine. But yeah, getting some of these Pokemon is going to be a pain. Mostly the rooftop Pokemon. Ones that don't spawn in the Wild Zone or any isolated areas. They're going to be really tough to get. I think when it comes to starters, I'm probably going to try and get all 9 of the Kalos starters at once. I guess similar way for the MZ starters. I'm probably going to try and do all those at the same time, alongside the Kanto starters. Since the Kanto starters and the MZ starters, they're all found in the same area, so if I'm going to go for one of those sets, I might as well go for all of them. But 18 shinies at least in Zone 20. Nope. I mean, in theory, I could just go for all of the steel types now, since that's basically what I'm doing. And, oh yeah, another reason I need to get the Turbo Controller. The fossil Pokemon. I need to get 5 shiny fossils, and all of them are for logs. So I'll need a Turbo Controller to help me out with that. So I'll probably just try and buy like 20 of each fossil. Or maybe 30 or 40 of each fossil. Because then I could have pretty decent odds of what I could find. Obviously it would suck if one of the later ones is the shiny. Because then I'd have to probably buy a bunch of new fossils again. I mean, I might have 2 million Pokédollars, but even that would run out at some point. Because the Kalos fossils, they cost about 20k each, and the Old Amber costs about 30k, so it'd be 300k alone just to get 10 more Old Ambers. Yeah, it would cost about 900k just to get 10 extra fossils of each type. I think. Either way, it would take half of my funds that I have right now just to get all I need. And the best way to grind money in this game, just do ZA Royales. Just focus on battling, don't like try and sneak up on all the opponents. Just keep battling even if it means you have to slow down a bit at the start. Because I think my record is like over 40 battles in a single night. Oh, there's an Alpha Honedge. Yeah, I think the hardest Pokemon that I need to hunt, yeah, it's definitely the ones that are on the streets and the roofs. Those ones are going to be the hardest Pokemon to hunt in this game. And since I'm kind of hoping I can get a good chunk of this done before home compatibility happens, I mean, That's going to be long after Pokemon Day. But let's be honest. Like, they had all this time to prepare the home compatibility update. They could have prepped it... I mean, it makes sense they didn't prep it day one, otherwise people couldn't have fun. But at the very least, they could prepare it before the end of the year. Or make it available immediately on Pokemon Day. Because I guess it would make sense that it's not there for Christmas, because what if some people are getting the game at Christmas? And then they suddenly are able to transfer in their Pokemon. So I kind of get the mindset of why it's not done day one, but I feel like it's gone a bit too late sometimes, especially BDSP. That was horrible. And Ilka developed both BDSP and Pokemon Home, so you'd think they'd be able to sort out their own game devices, right? I get the feeling Ninkada and Spinda definitely screwed them all up. Mostly Spinda, because they got the pattern codes reversed. Now I know this might seem boring, but this is the best way to shiny hunt Honedge. Right, anything? Nope. There's an alpha, but not an alpha I'm looking for, it's a shiny I'm looking for. Why even there are the alpha rods in this game? I feel like I'm seeing them so frequently. Five to 40% chance based on species and location. This is from Cerebi. And Wild Zone 20 has a lot of guaranteed alphas. There are so many here. The Blue District has guaranteed alpha monkeys? Ooh, that's interesting. I guess I'll have to get those as alphas then. Okay, Doublade's back. That took that long for Doublade to... That was like 15 minutes! I thought it was supposed to take 5 minutes for Pokemon to respawn. That took 15 minutes. I mean, I know that because it was 5 minutes in when it shined. I mean, I don't mind getting another shiny Doublade that just saves leveling up. Because I've got a lot of candies. Like, from all the grinding I was doing from trainer battles, I got so many candies. And also, I do have a Master Ball, but as far as I know, there's only one Master Ball in the whole game. I've got no idea. Oh, maybe I'll have a look at Infinite ZA Royale rewards. Just having a look. Oh, here, this one. Oh! Okay, so you can get more Master Balls. You just have to get lucky with the Infinite Royale. I think it's a 1% chance, but it is possible to grind for Master Balls in this game. Interesting. Wait, let me look at the other rewards. So, Gold Bottle Cap, Fast Ball, Level Ball, Lure Ball, Heavy Ball, Love Ball, Friend Ball, Moon Ball. So the Apricorn Balls are also infinite. Just a rare chance. Oh, Whipped Dream and Sachet! Oh, now that's good. That is really good. Whoopsies. The fact that the Whipped Dream and the Sachet can be obtained in the ZA Royale, that's good. Because there's no other way to get them. You can't even buy them. As far as I know, the only way you can get them outside the Royale rewards is to complete side missions. And you can only do those once. So that's good to know. And since I've already been grinding the ZA Royales anyway, because I had to get to 1,000 trainers, and I got there. Clearly, I got the shiny charm. I'm going my satchel again. Yeah, right here. All the canary plushies I've got. There's still 2 more canary plushies I need to get. One red one, and a green one. I need to get all the TMs as well, because I know there's a bunch of TMs I'm still missing. So I think, once I've done my shiny hunting stream for tonight, I think I'll try and focus on getting more colourful screws and TMs. I mean, one thing I could do, I could try and buy all the clothing items, but I don't know how much money that would cost, but that would be so much money. And even in the most expensive store, there's like nothing that's really worth it. Why does she keep looking all the way over there? Why is she... Another Alpha Honedge. Yeah, I'm convinced it is 40% for Honedge. Oh, so if you were to get extremely lucky with the ZA Royale, or the Infinite one, you could do 159 battles? They're Alpha again! Oh yeah, this week, there's a new Sonic Racing Crossworlds event happening, so there's a chance I might stream some Crossworlds this week, just so I can get the new festival out of the way, because there's a lot of grinding I gotta do for it. Just because the Joker from Persona got added, and there's likely gonna be a festival dedicated to him. So I might do that tomorrow. And try and grind as many tickets as I possibly can. Where's the other one from? That was there. Nope. It's still crazy. I've already committed myself to trying to get a shiny living dex. Oh, the game's only been out for about a week. I mean, it took me a week to basically complete the game. Like Pokédex, research tasks. And the only reason I did all the research tasks, well, not research, the only reason I did a complete living dex, because when home compatibility happens, I want to transfer in a completed Pokédex. And because recently they've been doing shiny mythical Pokemon rewards. So hopefully this can give us a Kalos shiny mythical. Preferably, hopefully, maybe Volcanion? Since Hooper is the focus of the DLC, and Diancie is getting a distribution most likely, it's more than likely Volcanion's probably gonna have its own shiny distribution. I mean, I don't even know how Volcanion's going to be in this game. Because the mythicals still aren't available yet. Like, only if you modify your save file to give you, like, specific items. It's probably not possible to get any of the mythicals. It's not even possible to get Mewtwo yet. Even though he's programmed into the game, he's got a whole event programmed. Okay, I bet that Hone Edge over there is probably going to be the one that turns shiny. So, I think doing these kinds of hunts will definitely be a lot easier when I get to Turbo. So yeah, once I get my paycheck tomorrow, then there's a few things I've got to get. And one of them is going to be a new turbo controller. Oh, if only the turbo controller I have now worked on Switch 2. But every time I tried to connect it, it just refused to work. I'll keep going until I'm at 35 minutes in. Now, doing the check. My odds right now are 1 in 1,024, I think? Okay. I feel like Cerebi forgot to update it on there. Oh, shiny Pokemon also have an increased catch rate bonus. Oh, that's interesting. So shiny Pokemon are 3 times easier to catch than normal. That's actually pretty handy. Yeah, 1 in 1,024. Those are the new shiny odds. Because before, shiny charm odds were 1 in 1,365. Now they've increased the shiny off. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Because it takes a lot of effort to get the shiny charm, so it only makes sense to make it more rewarding. Like, even just a little bit. Like, it might seem like a little bit, but that's over 300 rolls removed from the equation. So, here's hoping get something good. I mean, I know the shiny charm has definitely been working because ever since I got the shiny charm, I basically doubled my shiny collection in just a single night. And that Phalanx was the last full odds shiny I got. The Mareep was a guaranteed shiny, so it's a 1 in 1. Do I want to go for Beldum after this? You know, no. I feel like I'll go for the pseudo legendaries before I do the starters. I think that's the order I should do them in. And when it comes to like certain trait evolutions, I'm probably just gonna ask my friends to help me out. Because when it comes to shiny trait evolutions, I'm not going to trust anyone on the internet. Because they're just going to steal my shiny, and they're just going to have a fully evolved trait evolution shiny Pokemon. Yeah, I don't trust those people with my shinies. Oh, Doggo's yapping again. So I think another thing I'm going to do is not dogs, but dogs. I've already got what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some Switch Online subscriptions with my friends because a lot of them they have the game, but they can't do online because they don't have Switch Online. So I'm probably gonna buy some subscriptions for them. I mean, it won't be the first time. That's maybe at least 3 Switch Online subscriptions. I'm only gonna do tier 1 though because that's all we really need. Besides, I don't really want to spend £30 on each subscription. Yeah, probably do 3 of them. Wait, one for Atreus, one for Crimson, one for Necro. I mean, Atreus is not going to be playing ZA for a while. He even said he's probably not going to get the game till December. But, hey, Supreme will still be there. Nope. I wonder how long it will take me to get another shiny alpha. Because I've only gotten one shiny alpha so far, and that was the shiny alpha Garboda. That was really lucky. It was just one sitting in the streets, and I just happened to find it as a shiny. If the sparkle didn't occur, I would never have known it was a shiny. So this is why I'm so happy this shiny sparkle's back. Because I definitely would have missed a lot of shinies already if it wasn't for that. Like, I saw a couple of Weedle. I think I caught 2 shiny Weedle that was just sitting in the tree. If it wasn't for the shiny sparkles, I would not have seen them. Oh, and with the shiny Mega Evolution decks, only 2 of them are impossible to get at the moment. Zygarde would be... You have to transfer in a shiny Zygarde from a different game. And Eternal Floette is just not possible to get as a shiny. I somehow doubt it would ever get a shiny. Because Pokemon Company's stingy like that. They don't like to let us have fun. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not lore accurate. People just want to get their shinies. Okay, look at my boxes. Another out. It's the same one. Another Alpha Honedge. It's always that. Yeah, that's why I still think the Honedge on the right is going to be the shiny one. Thinking, but it was a shiny. I think, honestly, I think I should just go for all the Kalos Pokemon first. Because that makes sense considering, well, we are in Kalos, so... It makes sense that I do these ones first. So that would mean I'd probably need 2 more Flabébé, 2 Pancham, 2 Skidoo, 2 more Fletchling. There's just a lot I could be getting. Obviously the fossils would be some of the ones saved for last. So I think I'll do all the Kalos Pokemon shiny, then the fossils will be the last ones, and then they'll gradually move on to be doing the Kanto Pokemon. So I'll just shiny them based on region. If I end up phasing on Pokemon from other regions, and so be it. So, yeah, but Eevee, it has an area where it has a set spawn. But I need to get 9 of them. Like, obviously 1 for the base form, and then I need to catch 8 more for the evolutions. But that'll be fun. And at least for friendship, it's way easier to raise friendship in this game. Just go to a cafe. I think like the Flare Nouveau food truck. Just hang out there like 5 times, and that instantly gets your Pokemon's friendship to an evolution level. So that's really helpful. Yeah, well, but for now at least, once I've gotten these last 2 shiny Honedge, then I'm probably going to focus on the Colorful Screws and the TMs. Because I want to have my teams ready for the next ranked season. because I want to get that Mega stuff. And people are going to have more competitively ready teams by then. I think I want to do a mono-gram team, but it might be a bit difficult since most people are probably going to be using Mega Greninja. And I don't think any ground types in this game can even resist or even be neutral to water. I'm pretty sure all of them are weak to water. So if someone has a Mega Greninja in the next ranked season, I'm gonna have to be ready. Oi. Sorry for the background noise. Planes are annoying. Teleporting for a bit, see if we've got anything. Nope. It's taking a little bit. Again, if I already had the turbo controller working, I would just be having that play in the background while I do stuff. But I've only got one hand free. Yeah, I feel like with my next paycheck, I'm just buying gifts for friends. That's really okay. Oh, hello, Necro. Hello. Oh, voice break. Hello. How are you doing today? I just noticed you liked the tweet, so I had a feeling you might be popping in any second now. You have to. Oh, yay! I guess that means I need to make sure my stream's extra long so you can have spend your free time well. Anyways, as I was saying, I get my paycheck tomorrow, so I'm gonna be buying a bunch of gifts for my friends. I need to list down what I'm gonna buy, because literally all I'm getting is for myself. I'm just gonna get a Switch 2 Turbo controller and some kind of gift for everyone else, because honestly I can't really think of anything else I really want at the moment, so I'm just going to get people gifts. And obviously half of my money goes toward their house bills and stuff. Oh, a turbo controller, like, you know how you would mash a button, like constantly spam a button? Like, take Mario Party for example, there's some minigames you gotta really mash the A button. The turbo controller you hold the turbo button and you'd press the A at the same time, and the inputs would spam the A button for you. So basically, it's just mashing the A button, but automatically. So you don't even have to touch the controller, it'd be spamming the A inputs. I have a turbo controller, but it only works on Switch 1. It, for some reason, is unable to connect to my Switch 2, so I've got to buy another one, which sucks. Because this game has definitely got a few hunts that could benefit from a turbo controller. I mean, I'm doing one right now. Yeah, the gifts I'm going to buy my friends. If you remember Mario, who's in the server, I'm going to get him a copy of Legends EA because... I mean, to be honest, I bought him Pokemon Violet as well, so... This would be the first time I bought him a Pokemon game. And I'm also going to buy some Switch Online subscriptions for my friends, so... Atreus, Crimson, and you too, Necro. I'm going to buy all three of you Switch Online, so we can play together. Then I'm also buying a gift for my boss. Because during our last meeting, we had already did a bunch of, Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff is starting tomorrow at work. It already sucks. But we're doing a Secret Santa thing, and... yeah. I've got to buy a gift for the person I got. That's your money. Yeah, it's my money. I can choose how I'd like to spend it. Half of it is already going toward bills, so I don't have to worry about that part. And anything I don't spend, it would just go into my savings, or would just stay into my main account, ready for it. Alright, let me get up a notepad. So, let's see. So we switch to turbo controller. Then... like Secret Santa present. Then Pokemon Legends ZA. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And that's the one I'm getting for my friend. I've been running on fumes. Ooh. And then, hey, this is exactly... Oh, wrong chat. Don't worry. But hey, this means the gift I'm giving you is even more valuable then. Let's see. So, Switch 2 Turbo Controller, Secret Santa gift, Pokemon Legends ZA Switch 2 edition for Mario, and 3 Switch Online subscriptions. That should be everything. Yeah, that should be everything I'm thinking of buying, because I'm not going to buy anything else. So, Legends ZA Switch 2 edition, that's about 70, 60, I think? I think it's about 60. Then Switch Online subscriptions, that's... that was... 18 times 3? The Secret Santa gift is only going to be £10, because that's the budget. And the Switch 2 Turbo Controller, I have no idea. Oh, it's supposed to be joining a family plan with Camilla. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know in advance. That's actually good, helpful info. Okay, okay, that shaves it down to 2 then. Oh! I remember what the last thing I was getting. There was still one more thing. Necro. Remember our promise? Tomorrow, when I get paid, I'm commissioning you. I'm gonna get an art commission out of you. That's the other thing I'm gonna buy. Some of your incredible art. So... yeah, I guess it really depends on... yeah, I should definitely have money left over after all this. Depends on how much money the Switch 2 Turbo controller would cost. I'm gonna have a look on Amazon. Switch 2 Turbo controller. Oh, it's only like £20. Does it actually have a turbo button though? Yes, it does. It does have a turbo button. Okay, it's only £20. That's not bad. That's pretty good. So the Switch 2 Turbo, only £20. That's really cheap. Compared to paying 60 or 70 for the official controller. I'll just get this Turbo controller. I don't need an official one. So Necro, how much did you say your art commissions were again? Because I need to put that into my budgeting. How much are your commissions worth? I could have sworn you said something like 30, right? Like 30 for a really good piece? I don't know, that's why I'm double checking. Yeah, it depends. But the mathematics setup would be 30, so like full body. Okay, well, Here's what I've got in mind. It's not quite a full body. I'm thinking my ZA character with my team all Mega Evolved surrounding her. Like, how much would that be worth? I mean, if it's too much to do, maybe just I could just Swampert or something. See Swampert with your incredible art style. I mean, I get the feeling my first idea is probably way too ambitious, so... So roughly $30, so... That translates... How much? 30 USD to... 22.49, okay. So it's about £23 for me. That's really cheap. Not good at Pokemon, but I'll probably don't... Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, Alpha Doublade. Oh look, that's still no shiny. Alright, so let me get the calculator up. Where is the calculator? Here it is. So 20 for the turbo controller. And then 10 for the Secret Santa gift. Oh my my thing's going off. I'm gonna be staring at a Swampert for an hour. Hey, Swampert is a good Pokemon to be looking at. And then let me just double check how much this one costs. Oh, 50. Okay, yeah, so about that price, yeah. So plus 58.99 plus 36 plus 23. So that's about £150. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, I can work with that. Also, what did you 12? That's one of the toggles on my avatar. I was using the numpad, on the end of the keyboard, and some of my toggles are linked to those when I was using it. So. Yeah, I can spin whenever you want me to. So you're 150? That's well within my budget, because I'm pretty sure I get way more than that through my paycheck, so yeah, I'll be able to get everything I originally planned on. I don't even know how much my paycheck's going to be this month, though. I have been getting more shifts than last month, so I would assume it's a larger amount. Oh, hydrate. Yes. Yeah, Crimson's not here right now because he's at the gym. So yeah, he might be a while before he's here. But since you have the day off, Necro, that means I'm obligated to actually stay on stream longer. And so it's a good thing I started early, so I've already got an hour in. And like with the Dimension DLC for ZA, well, the entire Pokédex was already found in the data mines. Because Pokemon has a history of scrubbing Pokédex entries when it comes to like DLC or home transfer Pokemon. And a lot of Pokemon, whole Pokedex worth, got in the data mines, and also more Mega Evolutions. Thank you for the 20 biddies. Good. Do you want to know which Pokemon are possibly getting even more Mega Evolutions? Wait, you want to know which new Pokemon are getting Mega Evolutions in the DLC? Because we already got more Mega Evolutions in the base game, and we might be getting even more in the DLC. Well, not might be. It's been data mined. We're definitely getting more. It's not a leak. It's in the game code already. Do you want to know? Let me find it. I'm curious. Okay. So, I'll list down the returning Pokemon first. So, I'll be looking off the screen a little bit, so it might be a bit before I can respond to messages. So, Pokemon that are returning and that already have existing Megas. So there's the Jigglypuff family, the Zubat family, the entire 3-generational Meowth family, so the Kanto versions, the Alola versions, and the Galar versions, which includes Berserker. Mankey family, including Annihilate. Farfetch'd, including the Galarian version, so it's Sirfetch'd. Cubone, Marowak, Alolan Marowak. The Mr. Mime family, including the Galarian family. Porygons, Quillfish, and Overquill. All 3 Hoenn starters, including their Mega Evolutions. Gulpin, Swalot. What was it? Spoink, Grumpig, Zangoose, Seviper, Feebas, Kecleon, Chimecho, Balates, including their Megas. Groudon and Kyogre, including their Primals. Rayquaza, including its Mega. Staraptor, Rotom, Heatran, Darkrai, Liepard, Musharna, Throh, Sork, Yamask, including its Galarian family, so Cofagrigus and Runerigus, Foongus and Moongus, Cryogonal, Golett, all 4 of the Swords of Justice, Meloetta and Genesect, Crabominable, Golisopod, Palisand, Mimikyu, Magiana, Marshadow, Zeraora, Meltan and Melmetal, which I hope they're going to be available in the game and not just home transfers, because it would suck if they were home transfer exclusives. The Corviknight, Thievul, Toxtricity, Graplocked, Didi, Morpeko, Cleavor, Dachbun, Squawkabilly, Garganacl, Armarouge, Cerulege, Mabostiff, Grafaiai, Scovillain, Tinkaton, Cyclizar, Glimora, Houndstone, Flamigo, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Baxcalibur, and Gimmighoul. So those are all the Pokemon that have scrubbed Dex entries, which means they're going to be in the game, whether they're either through the DLC or through home. And now, a much shorter list, but we have some new Mega Evolutions that are going to be interesting. So obviously we already know about Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y, but they were basically shown off when the DLC was revealed, so we already know about those 2. Then we have Mega Chimecho. Honestly, I think Chimecho really needed a Mega, because it's basically useless. Giving it a Mega Evolution would be really cool. Maybe give it a secondary typing. Like, make it a Dark type, or a Steel type. A Steel type's probably more likely, because it is a bell. Yep, so we have Chimecho. Now, the 3 that are an interesting choice. I'm going to list them all together. So there's Mega Absol, Mega Garchomp, and Mega Lucario. Now, you might be wondering why I'm mentioning these 3 here, because they already have a Mega. That's the thing. They're getting another one. And people are giving it the nickname Mega Z. Honestly, I wish we didn't get those. I wish we got the Sinnoh starters as Megas instead, because that would have made a lot more sense. Or, at the very least, the remaining Johto and Unova starters to give them Megas, because then the lines would be completed with Mega Evolutions. And, yeah, so Mega Absol Z, Mega Garchomp Z, and Mega Lucario Z. Which, interesting choicing. I hope they don't... Yeah, I'd rather other Pokemon to get Mega instead of doubling them up. Yeah. Plus, how would you really change their typings? Like what? Would they fuse with Zygarde's DNA or something and become Dragon types? That would be... I mean, Garchomp's already a Dragon type. I mean, actually, Garchomp is the same typing as Groudon. I mean, Zygarde. So I don't know how that would work. Then there's 3 from Generation 4. So, the regional bird of Sinnoh, Staraptor, is supposedly getting a Mega. Which, honestly, I'm all for it. I'm all for a Mega Staraptor. I already love Staraptor to begin with. It's one of the best regional birds in the series. And getting a Mega Evolution, it gives Sinnoh some justice. And then the other 2 Sinnoh Mega Evolutions, Mega Heatran, which is definitely interesting. Like, why Heatran of all things? Like, maybe they'll re-envision what Heatran was supposed to maybe look like. Maybe... I don't know. Is Heatran popular? Not really. Maybe this will get Heatran some popularity, because people don't really care about Heatran. The only interesting thing I can think of about Heatran is that it's one of the few legendary Pokemon that actually has a gender ratio, so it can either be male or female. It's not a gender-based legendary. I mean, it's not a genderless legendary. It actually has a chance to have a gender. Which is a unique thing about it, because most legendaries are genderless. And the next Sinnoh Mega, Darkrai. Now, obviously people love Darkrai. I can imagine its Mega actually giving it those massive legs that it has. Just have them always be out. Maybe like a massive cloak. They better go home, Mega Darkrai. Yeah! Like, maybe give it some chains as well. Make it a Dark and Steel type. I know it's stupid, it would give it a really big weakness to fighting, but it's already the giver of nightmares, so what if it became a literal nightmare? But it'd be cool. Exactly. Anyways, we've got 1 Generation 5 Pokemon getting a new Mega. Golurk. A Mega Golurk sounds interesting. Like, maybe it could look like a Megazord from Power Rangers or something. Golurk alone is already a really cool Pokemon. Like, seeing it get a Mega would be really cool. I mean, it's in the game file, so it's probably definitely going to get a Mega. So, I can't wait to see it. And next one. We have 1 new Generation 6 Pokemon. Meowstic. So, either they're going to have 2 different forms for the different genders, or they're going to share a Mega form, kind of like Pyro did. So that'd be really interesting to see. There's quite a few from Generation 7, actually. So, the first one is Abominable, which... Okay, honestly, that would be a really cool Pokemon to get a Mega. Like, Abominable is an odd choice, but the fact people don't really care too much for Abominable, maybe people will actually care about it now it's going to get a Mega. And there's also Golisopod. Now, Golisopod, I hope the Mega Golisopod gives it a new ability. Because Wimp Out and Emergency Exit Well, mostly emergency exit because Wimpod is for Wimpod. Emergency exit cripples Golisopod. Because as soon as it's below half HP, it forces a switch out. So if its Mega Evolution changed its ability to something that doesn't force switch out, it would make Golisopod finally usable. That's what I'm hoping at least. Maybe with Mega Evolution, it would finally gain the confidence and not become completely terrified after it gets injured. Like, maybe it would just get stronger after it gets injured. Like, there are abilities to do that. And next, Magearna is supposedly getting a Mega Evolution. Which, honestly, I'd love to see. Like, a Mega Magearna is a bit random, but I don't mind. An interesting choice. And Mega Zeraora, which, yeah, everyone already knew it was coming. Especially when people the makers in the interviews were also talking about Mega Zeraora. So we already kind of knew Mega Zeraora was going to be a thing. Oh yeah, with Magearna, both of the versions, like the grey colors and the original colors, they're going to have unique forms for the Mega Evolution. And the next one, we're going into Generation 9. Some Paldea Pokemon are getting Mega Evolutions. It makes sense because, in lore, Paldea, just like Spain, is south of Carlos, which is France. So they are directly connected by just the mountain range. So first up we have the Chili Pepper Boy himself, Scovillain. I can just imagine him turning into a massive chili pepper. Maybe turn into like a jalapeno instead of a bell pepper. Like turn into a more spicy chili pepper. Spicy pepper, yep. And next, Glimmora. Now Glimmora's basically been like a sector Pokemon, but a Mega Evolution for it would be... It's interesting. I don't think there would be any type changes, because I don't see that happening, but since it's already a dual type, so it would just get a stronger stat spread. Yes, stronger stat spread and a new form. And then the next one's going to be really interesting. Tatsugiri is going to get a Mega Evolution. And Tatsugiri already has 3 different forms, so each version of Tatsugiri, Stretchy, Curly, and Droopy, they're all going to have a unique Mega Evolution, possibly. So imagine a Mega Tatsugiri and Dondozo build. I mean, unless the Tatsugiri Mega is just all the same, but all 3 forms could get a unique. I mean, they don't have to. Like, my idea, instead of it being Nigiri, which is what Tatsugiri is literally just a fish. It's just a living piece of Nigiri, which is just raw fish on a bowl of rice. It turns into Onigiri, which is fish inside of a bowl of rice. So that's what I'm thinking of. It just turns into a different food. And then the last one, Mega Baxcalibur. The pseudo-legendary of Paldea may very well be getting a Mega Evolution. Honestly, I'd love to see it. Like, see if they can improve Baxcalibur's size. So if I'm being completely honest, I'm not a big fan of Baxcalibur. I'm not too big on the design, so maybe a Mega Evolution could fix that up. And that's it for the listing. That's all that's been scrubbed from the data mines, or found in the data mines that's got scrubbed dex entries. Yeah, I'm not big on it either. Yeah. Especially in a region that has basically all of the pseudo-legendaries. There's a lot to pick from. I'd rather pick an older one. Alright, I've been resetting a lot. Let's see if I got anything. Really? All that resetting! I didn't get a single shiny, but 2 alphas. Oh yeah, Necro. Obviously you weren't here for it, but guess what happened? 5 minutes into stream. Guess what happened? Look what I got. 5 minutes into the stream. 5 minutes. I got a shiny Doublade 5 minutes into the stream. I'm just looking at it now. It's got an adamant nature. That's a bloody good nature. I think that's one of the best natures for a Doublade. And also, I've got the Ghastly family. I've got a couple more actually. I may have faded a little bit. I got 2 more shiny Spinnerack and 2 more shiny Ghastly than I need. So I'll go through all my shinies right now. So obviously I've got Excadrill, Greninja, and Chandelure. Because they're from my party. I've got Fletchling, a Weedle, a Kakuna, Pidgey, the 100% guaranteed Mareep, a Patrat, a Flabebe, an Alpha Garbodor. Yep, my first shiny Alpha, basically within the first week. There's Spinnerack. I found a lot of Spinnerack. I literally found 4 shiny Spinnerack in the cemetery area. And there's Ariados. Oops. There's Ghastly. There's a Haunter. This one is going to become a Gengar. Yeah, once I've gotten being able to trade with friends, I'll trade evolve my shinies that way. And there's the one I just got, the shiny Doublade. And then shiny Vanillite. And shiny Numel. I'm pretty sure Numel was actually my first shiny. Like, excluding the Mareep, I'm pretty sure Numel was one of my first shinies. I think, yeah, Drillbur was my first... No, yeah, Drillbur was my first party member as a shiny, and Numel was the first phase of that hunt. So Numel is my first shiny in this game. And then there's a Sandile, a Machop, Machoke, which was also a Machop, but I evolved it because why not? And a Slowpoke. And in case you couldn't quite tell, its shiny actually got altered. It reverted to its original shiny colours. Because originally it was a pastel purple, and then it changed to pastel pink. And now it's more obvious to tell it's actually a shiny. And there's my shiny Clauncher. Shiny Noibat. And shiny Klefki. And then of course my shiny Phalanx, which I got during the last stream. And then obviously I've got my Excadrill, my Greninja, and my Chandelure. So for now, I'm gonna see if I can get lucky. Oh, you wanna see the Chandelure again? Yeah, I got shiny Chandelure. It took a little bit. The best place to find shiny Chandelure is in the Lumio sewers. There are 3 spawn points for a Litwick. At the spot where you can find 2 Litwick, you just keep running back and forth in the hallway, and just keep doing that until one has a blue flame compared to the purple flame. That's what I have to do. I just have to keep running up and down the hall. And I've got to do that 3 more times now. Just because I'm not counting my team members toward my living shiny hits. So it means I need to get 2 more Drillbur, 3 more Froakie, and 3 more Litwick. The Froakie will be a pain because it can run away. So I'll have to save right before I try and catch it. And yeah, if you look at the top right corner, I've listed down all the shinies I have in number form. So I've got 23 out of 227 shinies. That's not including that extra Haunter, because I need someone to trade with so I can evolve into a Gengar. Someone quick throw. Oh, hello, Chiaki. Yes, I'm wearing my shiny Eevee costume today. So yeah, if you want assistance on getting to 1,000 trainer battles won, do the A Royales. And don't worry about sneaking up on trainers. Just let them see you. Just do it as quickly as you can. Chucky, do you want me to help you with the Gengar? Yes, please. I'd be very happy with that. Okay. Right. I'm at rank V and just farming monies. And just like, I mean, when it comes to Infinite ZA Royale, like the post-game version, if you do like the method I've been doing, you can get over roughly $250,000 Pokédollars in a single run. There we go. I'm finally not having a stroke. Right, Jackie. You could, but no, I'm having a stroke up here. Jackie, you said you wanted to help me with the Gengar? Please do help. Chiaki? Yep. Yep, okay, what code shall we do, Chiaki? Should I just give us the code and we run it like that? Alright, so I'll do this one. 0023222. No. 0227. So basically what this link code is basically showing how much my living debts progress is. Alright. Chiaki, there's the link code, 00230227. Me and Fish do stroke tests when we get our words flubbled and we make each other raise our arms and smile. Alright. Chiaki. Okay, yeah, that's definitely you. Okay, let's get my horn to revolve. I mean, even if for some reason this isn't Chiaki, I've still got like 2 more Ghastly I can use. What? Alpha Pidgeotto? Alright, so let's get this evolved. And also, if you want to get more sachets or whip dreams, you could actually get more in the Infinite ZA Royales. There's a chance you can get them after doing a challenge battle. They've got a 3% chance of appearing after each match. So, it's possible to get more, but I wish you could just buy them. Alright, wait for that Haunter to evolve. There we go. I can actually tell it's shiny. I can actually tell it looks like a shiny this time. So now I can upgrade this to be 24. Thank you, thank you for helping me with the Gengar, Chiaki. Imagine being like a small Pokemon, seeing what you're being traded for. There we go. Gengar. There we go. I'll just save my game again. And now we'll just continue just to teleport around. And you know, now that I think about it, let me check my redeems. Let me see if that one is still an option. No. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have re-enabled a redeem, which allows you to choose which shiny Pokemon I have to hunt. Oh, I should probably make sure there's a cooldown on it to be one per stream. Yeah, one per user per stream. There we go. So, anyone can use it, but only once per stream. And hopefully I can be able to complete those hunts in time. Because I'll have a queue. And when I mean the Pokemon, I mean the whole family. So I have to get the whole collection of them. So yeah, right now I need to get 2 more Honedge, or a Honedge and a Doublade. No. What's that? None of them are shiny still. Yeah, so these kinds of hunts, the teleporting ones, or like ones where there's very limited spawns, yeah, they're gonna take a while. But I might as well just keep teleporting since the shinies stay. So I just keep teleporting a bunch of times, and if I'm lucky, maybe 2 of them will shine. But once I get all of the 3 Honedge that I need, I should probably check around the lab, see if there are any more Pokemon that might have become shiny. Because as long as they're within a 50-meter radius, then they can be involved in the thing. Ugh. At least I think that's. guys. We've got a shiny. We have a shiny. Okay. Is it Doublade or Hone Edge? It's another Doublade. We've got a second shiny Doublade. Look at it! Oh, look at him! Oh, the swords have genders. Okay. Look at him! Another shiny Doublade. You know what that means? Not fish. It's time to get a shiny Aegislash. Let's see this epic shiny evolution then, huh? Oh, so good! Look at that! Looks so good! Alright, let's update that to 25. We have a shiny Aegislash. Oh, that is such a good shiny! Oh, this is such a cool shiny. Okay. Let me just quickly add King Shield to its moveset. And we'll put it in the box. This is not a drill, it's a sword. It's a sword and a shield. But now, we need to get Hone Edge. And then the family's complete. 2 shiny Doublade. But the shiny Hone Edge hasn't shown up yet. There's 2 of them. I've got twice the chance of getting a shiny Hone Edge than Doublade, yet I got Doublade twice. Maybe I should do an image for like my latest shiny. The image. Latest shiny. And I need Aegislash. Right, I need to move this down to this. And then a new text thing. That's way too large. Outline. Make it black. Buff this up to 20. And there we go. Slightly larger. There we go. Latest shiny Aegislash. So now I just need to get Hone Edge and then I can move on to my next hunt. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming for a while tonight. I don't have anything going on tomorrow. And with Necro having her day off, I really should stream longer, so, because I've got more encouragement. Because more friends want to watch me. Quick check. No? Below Burp Street. Ah, thank you. Right, so now I've caught the Doublade. Only the Hone Edge should be spawning for like another 15 minutes. I mean, it took 15 minutes just for the original Doublade to spawn back in the first place. So hopefully, fingers crossed, or in this case, swords crossed, that a shiny Honedge is the next one to show up and not a Doublade. If another Doublade shows up, I'm going to trade it to a friend. I'm just going to be completely honest. Because I don't think I'll need another shiny Doublade. If it's a Honedge, I'll gladly accept it, because I do need another shiny Honedge. Well, I never had one to begin with. That's why I need it. I already have 2 extra Spinarak and 2 extra Ghastly. So I think with the Ghastly, I'll evolve it into Haunter and then trade it to one of my friends, so then they have a shiny Gengar. I think I'll do that for both of them. So then 2 of my friends can just get a free shiny Gengar. And since the Mega Stone is really easily bought, they basically just have a free shiny Mega Gengar. And the 2 Spinarak. Maybe I'll evolve one into Ariados and give them both to Necro? Then again, I don't know. I don't know how I'll do it. Nope. Chiaki, let me guess. Do you want one of those Haunter? Because I can gladly give you one. I'm more than willing to give you a shiny Gengar after you help me out evolving mine. I'm more than willing to do that. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll do this one. You know, I'll get them both to Haunters while I'm here. Okay. I'll give you a cool Litleo. Don't give me a shiny. I don't want anyone else's shinies. Okay? Just, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't give me a shiny, it'll be fine. This is about you getting a shiny, not me. You have too many Litleo. What, the shiny Litleo are you on about? Did you do the tower reset method in Zone 3? Is that what you're on about? Yeah? Okay then. If that's the case, do you have a male one? Because the male ones are harder to find. Is there a male shiny Litleo in that massive collection of Litleo of yours? Alright, okay, here's what the code's gonna be now. 00250227. That's what this new code's gonna be. Sadly, all female. Yeah, don't worry about giving me anything. The whole purpose we're doing this is to give you a shiny, because I have an extra one. I mean, it makes sense that all those Litleo are female, because Chiaki got a lion harem. He's the king of the lions. He's got his own bride. It's why male Pyro was so difficult for me to get as a shiny in Scarlet and Violet, just because I kept getting female Litleo. At least in this game, there is a guaranteed male spawn. Right? And it's level 25, so the lowest possible level you can get it. So if you ever feel like using it, like maybe for doing ranked, has a Mega Gengar. There you go. Oh, I guess the Pidgeot's coming back. Pidgeotto's coming back then. Alright, there you go. I do have a use for these extra shinies. Giving gifts to my friends. The other Haunter I'll save for someone else. I think I know who I'm going to send it to. Right, there we go. Right, enjoy the shiny Gengar. Okay. Oh, let me just, unfortunately the Pidgeotto needs to go, but... There we go. Oh, what's this? Yeah, so I'm gonna give that second shiny Haunter to Mario. Because I'm gonna buy him a copy of ZA. And what better person to give this shiny Haunter to than one of my best friends? Another Pidgeotto I showed. Yeah? Oh dear. Let's do a shiny check. Nope. Well, I had nowhere to put it. All of my boxes are specifically, like, they're storing specific Pokemon. So, my first 8 boxes are storing my living dex. These 8 boxes are storing my shiny living dex. Those are my extra shinies, alternate forms, or in this case, scripted unique alphas, so like the Steelix, and my party. I've got a bit of an organization issue. I have to be really organized, and the Pidgeotto wouldn't have gone anywhere. charm boxes are a free-for-all. Yeah, I used to be like that as well. But then my OCD basically kicked in. And I wanted to make sure they were always organized. Oh, does anyone want to use the Decide the next shiny hunt redeem? It should be available in the redeems if anyone wants to use it. But before anyone uses it, I need to make sure it's all good to go. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, it is good to go. It is good to go. Esper! Ooh, okay. Then I know exactly where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Wild Zone 3. That's the best place to hunt for Esper. So that means I need to get 2 shiny Esper. Okay, and also Esper is the Pokemon that can run away, so... I mean, obviously, if I hear a Sparkle, I'm going to save the game anyway. But I need to get 2 of them, and technically 3. I mean, yeah, if I'm going to go for the gender differences as well. If I want to push myself to get gender differences as well, maybe? I mean, I could go for all 3 of them. But then the third one would go into an extras box. Maybe I'll have an extra box for, like, alternate forms. So then if I do get extras, like, the Flabébé family, because they've got 5 different variations that could be shiny. Like, they could go in there. And then once Mega Dimensions is all sorted and done, I can reorganize everything, so everything will be in the correct places. So I could do gender variations as well if I really wanted to. Because, let's be honest, I probably might need to do that. But I'm not going to do it all gender differences. Not minor ones, like a slightly smaller abdomen. Ones that have a completely different form. Nope. Just need to get 1 more Hoven Edge. Then I can show you an Esper. Yeah, I actually did try that method, like with going in and out of the tower. I got a shiny Flabébé from it. Like, a couple of minutes in, I got a shiny Flabébé. Nope. Yeah, because I do have the shiny charm, my odds are 1 in 1,024, which are better than the shiny odds have ever been with the shiny charm ever. The first time it was like 1 in 2,300, I think, or 2,400. And then the shiny odds in general got smaller, or they got increased in Generation 6. So then the shiny charm was boosted to 1 in 1,365. And that's been the case for like over 10 years. Or 15 years. 12 years. Yeah, it's been the case like that for 12 years straight. And only now they decided to alter the shiny charms. Like, it's only 300 rolls, but that's still a lot in the long run. Because this is the only way to reduce, or like, to increase shiny odds. Because there's no actual shiny hunting method in this game. Just keep resetting the areas. So hopefully, I can get as many shinies as I need before Game Freak decide to change things and ruin everything. Because that's what they did for mass outbreaks in Legends Arceus. Oh, okay, Doublade's back. Okay, you know what? No. I have to kill that Doublade. No. I don't want to risk phasing on the Doublade, so I'm just going to kill it. Now it's not going to spawn in for another 15 minutes. I'm not going to take the chances. Wait, one other interesting thing about shiny Pokemon in this game. I think this is the first time it's happened, but shiny Pokemon now have an increased capture rate. So, it's actually easier to catch shiny Pokemon. Ooh, an Alpha Honedge. Yeah. So, if you got all the Canary plushies and then you encounter a shiny Pokemon, you're basically guaranteed to capture. It's an Alpha again! There's always the Honedge on the right. That's why I think that's the one that's going to be the shiny. No? And yeah, again, every time that Doublade shows up, I'm just going to murder it. Just because I don't want to phase on another Doublade. To do that, my odds of phasing basically become 0. I just gotta make sure I KO the Doublade before it has a chance to shine. But, yeah, literally. I have to. I don't want to phase on it again. The first phase was fine, because I needed a second one anyway. But this one I need the Honedge. Also, Neko, I don't know if I've asked you this, but what do you think of my character's outfit? I don't remember if I asked you or not. But does my character outfit look good? Do I have any kind of sense of fashion? Because honestly, this is the first time I've properly decided to think of my character's outfit. Like Scarlet and Violet, we didn't have a choice. Sword and Shield, I just picked the ground gym uniform. Like the hairstyle. Yeah, the asymmetrical bob. It's because I only chose that hairstyle because my favorite character from My Hero Academia has that hairstyle. So that's why I was naturally drawn to it. Like Scarlet and Violet brought it in, and now Legends DA has it. So I hope the hairstyle exists in Pokemon games from now on. I was struggling for outfits because the NPCs have so much good outfit choices. Their fashion's so good, and we cannot get any of it. Like, all of our rivals, all our opponents, they get such good clothing options, and we can't get any. It sucks. At least in Sword and Shield, we had the chance to do that. I mean, we couldn't do, like, modified outfits like with B, but we can still get the fighting uniform. still why, customization-wise, with outfits, I still think Sword and Shield is number one. But if Legends EA has new outfit options, then I'll definitely have them. I mean, Legends EA, now there's the option to have piercings in your ears. You can now choose earring options. I think this is the first time they've done that, giving you the choice of earrings. And also, I mean, I'm pretty sure headbands have existed before. And I wanted to choose the stud earrings, but there weren't any black options. There was gold, silver, and rose gold. Yet there was no black studs. I would have preferred if there were black studs, but no. So I went with the violet flowers. I think, yeah, the original outfit I had was tracksuit and tube top combo with shorts. I mean, it was not a tube top. That was a sports bra. Because I know what a tube top looks like. That was not a tube top. I don't think Pokemon would have the guts to put a real tube top in the game. He would not have the guts to do it. Despite the fact they may have put a lot of extra emphasis on Emma's butt. Yeah. I'm just going to say now, that's partially the reason why she's my waifu of this game. Because that's how she's introduced. You just see her cake. I know my down by nature is coming out, but I don't care. Right, let's check the hone edge. No. And if, before people get concerned about the character's age, in Legends EA, she is 21 years old, so it's fair game. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really think Canary is cool. Yeah, definitely. I feel people's top waifus are either Emma or Canary. Nope. Okay, so keep doing this till one hone edge shines, and then move on to Esper. We've been live for 2 hours? Oh, we're gonna keep going then. I want to at least complete this family and the Esper family. I want to do that at the very least. Nope. Yeah, I also kind of hope there will be new clothing options within Mega Dimension, because we're going to be like a hyperspace linear city, so what if there's different fashion options there? And also something else I noticed, like with Prism Tower, like nowhere in the game did it ever have the gym logo. So that must mean that long before the events of this game even happened, the Lumiose gym was probably disbanded. Like Clement probably isn't able to be a gym leader anymore. Maybe a different town got a gym. I feel like a different town or a city may have gotten a gym. I'm trying to think of what place would get one. It would probably have to be of a typing that doesn't have like a main focus. I mean, it could be a steel gym, because now, through NPC text, Seabold is no longer a member of the Elite Four, so it could be a water type gym. Yeah, because Seobo wanted to focus on his culinary arts, so he resigned as an Elite Four member. So we could easily have a water type gym. And the issue is, I don't know where it would go. Because normally water gyms have some kind of water theme, like with their location. Maybe it could be Denderville Town. I mean, it's not really water themed, but they could put a water gym in Denderville Town. Okay. I mean, I can't think about it too much, but I'm still wondering, why haven't Clement and Bonnie shown up in the game at all? I mean, they're Lumio City residents. How come they haven't been in the game yet? Like, I don't understand. Like, it would have been cool to see them in HD. And since it's, I mean, okay, maybe it's because they didn't want to do a design for a teenage Bonnie. I mean, that could be the reason they just... But then again, they made an adult Emma, so what's to stop them from doing a teenage Bonnie? It should probably be middle school, I think that'd be her age. I think she's 8 normally in X and Y. So I think she'd be probably 13 or 14 years old. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about this. Maybe it's just because I wanted to see more older characters in the game. Because the majority of characters that could be in the game are just not there. It's funny we have no information of what happens to Callum or Serena. Like, no info whatsoever. We have information for the others. Well, we don't have anything about Shana. We have information about Tiano. He's in Unova, continuing his performance dancing things. And Trevor is doing investigations and stuff with Professor Sycamore in a faraway region. And what else? Yeah, and also the reasoning as to why Mabel is the acting director. It's not because she was let off for crimes. Being the acting director is her punishment. That's her community service. Also, I think Doublade respawned. Yep. I just kind of wish we saw more notable trainers from Carlos in this game. Like, not even Diantha's in the game. Like, you'd think, with the amount of times you run into her, you either run into her Lumio City, Coumarine City, and the Pokemon League. Those are basically the only places you see her. I'm pretty sure there might have been a couple more, but the most notable place was in Lumios. So I'm surprised we didn't even see Diantha. She was just mentioned by an NPC. Oh, an alpha. Not what I'm looking for there. The fire member of the Elite Four seems to be missing. Malva? Malva seems to be missing. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, since she was a former member of Team Flare. Maybe she was scrutinized because of it. Maybe she was basically forced to resign her seat at the Elite Four, and maybe she's... I mean, that makes sense, why Malva's not present. Just because of her ties with Team Flare. I mean, who knows? Maybe probably shouldn't say this because there's story spoil as well. But no, I'm not going to say it because I'm pretty sure some people don't know this fact yet. Because even if you are in the post game, you don't learn this information straight away. So I'm not going to say it. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going with Drasna or Wickstrom. At least I've not seen anything about them yet. Can't wait to meet Corbeau. I mean, yeah, he's an interesting trainer, that's for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure the Rust Syndicate is meant to be the game's equivalent of an evil team because they're basically the Yakuza. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the equivalent of an evil team in this game. But that mainly because there's grunts. And evil teams normally have grunts. Now I realize why you can't wait to meet Corbeau. It's because of his ace. You can't wait to see his ace in action. Because once you fight him and defeat him, you'll be able to get that item. No, there's an alpha, but I want a shiny. During the end section of the game, there's a way to annoy Corbeau. Is there? I mean, to be honest, I was in a bit of a rush trying to do that end part of the game. But the final boss was actually pretty tough. Because I couldn't really use special attacks. I had to use physical attacks because they weren't taking any damage from special attacks. Like, the enemies. I'm not going to say what they were. Because, obviously, Necro is not anywhere near that far in the game yet, so I'm not going to say what the final boss is. But all I'll say, use physical attackers against them. Because they're specially defensive and they're annoying. After climbing the human ladder, you can drop back down. Oh, well, that's probably why I never saw that. Because I just carried on. So I want to do it. Also, Necro, what have you got on your team so far? Like, what is your ZA team currently? Just out of curiosity. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure obviously Scolopede's going to be on your team because why wouldn't you have Giraffe Bug? But what else have you got on your team? I'm pretty sure I remember you sending a screenshot showing that you got Venipede. I don't even remember what starter you picked. No shy, but the alpha's there again. It's always the one on the right that becomes an alpha. And I checked on Cerebi, it seems like the odds of an alpha showing up are between 5 and 40% depending on the species. Had a funny moment in one of the battle zones recently. Oh? Do tell, do tell. What interesting moment do you encounter? Somehow managed to hide behind a lamppost? Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Oh, Chiaki, what's your record for wins in the ZA Royale? For me, I think my win rate max is 41 wins, I think. I think it's roughly 41 wins. That is my highest win streak. 21. Okay, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Just don't be suspicious. Oh, I hope it shows up soon. I can't wait to get myself a turbo controller just so I can breeze through hunts like this. I mean, I've seen people like doing macros. Like, having button inputs and just doing it for them. It repeats the player's inputs. But that's a bit too complicated for me. I think at most, I'll just do turbos. I'll definitely have a turbo controller ready for when I do the bosses as well. Oh, both of them are alphas, but none of them are shiny, of course. I just want a shiny Honedge, not an alpha one. Oh, Necro, what's been your favorite new Mega Evolution so far? That you've encountered in the game? Oh, I guess I can ask this to both. I can ask this to Chiaki as well. So yeah, this question also goes to you, Chiaki. What has been your favorite new Mega Evolution so far? For me, honestly, it's probably Frostlass. Because let's be honest, if I wasn't using Lopunny, I probably would have had Frostlass on my team instead. But yeah, what's that? Did you find something? How dare? How dare what? What are you on about? Huh? Huh? I don't know what? Yawn? That wasn't a yawn, that was a stretch. I was stretching! I was stretching, that wasn't a yawn! Yeah, I've learned my lesson. If I'm going to yawn, I'm going to do a silent yawn. Then you won't know. No, that's an alpha. I want a shiny, not an alpha. Please. Yeah, I would do this in Wild Zone 4, but judging by the amount of times I phased on Ghastly and Spinarak, I'd rather do it here. Plus, at least here I can only get Hone Edge and Double Blade encounters. Although, right now just Hone Edge, because I don't want to get another Double Blade. So it's been 1 week since the game released, and I already have 25 shiny Pokemon. So, I wonder, how long do you think it would take me to reach the goal of 227? It's, honestly, since it's only been a week and I got 25 shinies, well, 25 unique shinies, hopefully it won't take too long until I'm at least halfway through. Maybe it will take another month? Oh, another alpha. It's also the one on the right again. Nope. Okay, so probably just keep going until I hit the 3 hour mark. That's another 33 minutes, so hopefully I can get the Hone Edge and an Esper in that time frame. Because being completely honest, like outside of today, I've never gotten a member of the Hone Edge shiny family. Like, obviously today 2 Double Blade and one of them is an Aegislash now. But before then, I don't think I've gotten any before. And honestly, I'm surprised Aegislash didn't get a Mega Evolution. That would have been really cool. Because if I'm being completely honest, I think Aegislash is one of my favorite Generation 6 Pokemon. Like, it's also my main for Pokémon Tournament, if you remember that game. But it's the only like one in Pokémon that I can actually consistently get good results with. It's the only one who has a good fighting style that I can adapt to easily. I mean, sure, it's not a perfect win rate, but that's because I'm bad at the game. It's like, I kind of wish the Mega Dimensions DLC allowed us to teleport to different parts of Carlos. I feel like that would have been more fun than just, well, going to an alternate dimension of Eulumios. It would have been more interesting to explore different parts of Carlos. Like, not all the locations would be there, just notable locations. So, Snowbell City. So there'd be the Pokemon Village as well. I've forgotten what the rock-type area is called. Solage City, that's it. Being near the ocean? That could be interesting. I feel like Grant got a new Mega for his team. I feel like he would probably have Mega Barbarical. Yeah, that's an interesting way to think. Like, what would teams of major trainers be with these new Mega Evolutions? No, I don't think any of them would have the starters. Just because they wouldn't be readily available to them. We just happen to have the starters because of Team MZ. So, yeah, if I was to give everybody a Mega Evolution, Viola, the Bug Specialist. Honestly, I think Mega Beedrill would probably be best for her. It's an early route bug, and it's a Mega Evolution, so yeah, Mega Beedrill would probably be best for her. Then Grant, like I just said, Mega Barbarical. Then the third leader, Karina, well, it's obvious, Mega Lucario. Like, she's always been known for having a Lucario. Like, especially in the anime. Then the fourth one, I think, was... I forgot what his name was. The... Ramos, that was his name. He could have Mega Victory Bell. Because he already has a Weeping Bell on his team, so why not just evolve it and then Mega... And the fifth one... No, the fifth one was Clement. So it'd be an electric type. Electros. Was Electros in the game in X and Y before? I mean, he could have Electros. Thinking of Pokemon on his team, he could also have a Mega Raichu. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him a Mega Raichu. I think he already has a Raichu on his team anyway. And then... the Fairy Leader. I've forgotten her name. Well, since she uses... Obviously she uses Fairy Type, but... I think Mega Mawile would probably be better. She already has a Mawile on her team, just Mega Evolve it. And then... Olympia... Well, she uses Psychic-type Pokemon. So maybe Mega Malamar? Or, with Mega Dimensions coming, we could give her Mega Meowstic. She already has a Meowstic on her team. And then for Wolfric, we'll give him a Abomasnow. He already has Mega Abomasnow in the enemy. And then the Elite Four, Malva already has Houndoom, Wickstrom has Scizor, Seabold has Blastoise, all because of the anime stuff, and Drasna has Altaria. But again, because of the anime. The anime gave them Omega Revolutions. X and Y neglected to do that. So I'm not... yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, realistically, Viola doesn't really need like a Mega Revolution because she's the first gym leader. What is the name of the fairy leader? I've forgotten her name. It's stuck. I actually don't remember what her name is. I know the town. I know where she's from, the Fair City. I actually don't remember what her name is. No, I'm gonna have a look. Barry Gym Leader. Valerie, that's her name. Also, one of the Beldum only spawns in these lands. So, the way I've got it figured out, since it spawns here, I'll run all the way up here. Or maybe down here. I'll run away, like, far enough away so it despawns, then I'll run all the way back. That's what I did with Litwick. I did that with Litwick in the Lumio sewers, and that... Clearly. I've got one. It definitely worked out, so I might do the same thing for them. I just have to get 3 of them, and the fact that they have a horrible catch rate. Like, it took ages just to catch them normally. I mean, then again, they're gonna have an increased catch rate because they'll be shiny, so... Hopefully the increase in catch... This is a 3 times capture rate. Beldum has a catch rate of 3. So its shiny will have a catch rate of 9. So what else has a catch rate of 9? Can I reorganize this? No. Ah, yes, we go. So 3 is the majority of legendaries and mythicals. Okay, so it doesn't really increase that much. In fact, there isn't a single Pokemon that has a catch rate of 9, so a shiny Beldum would have a unique catch rate. It would still be pretty difficult to catch though, because it's still harder to catch than Zacian and Zamazenta. Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant also have relatively low catch rates, but maybe it will still be relatively easier to catch. 3 times the catch rate when it's a shiny, so... I mean, no Pokemon exists that has a 9 catch rate, so... There's nothing to really base it off of. Oops. despite how long I've been hunting for this, not a single hone edge has shined. But there have been loads of alphas. The Doublade has shined twice, and that's half the encounter rate of the hone edge. Do you have a pose or a pose in mind for this choice? What? What did any of that mean? What? Oh! Oh! It's roaring, it's roaring, it's roaring. Okay, I've got an idea. Okay, let me quickly DM it to you. Where is this? Okay. Okay, so that's what I've got in mind. Wait, is there a Doublade again? Okay, I've sent you the DM of what I've got in mind. Is that possible? I can definitely try. Yay! Like, just, you don't have to worry about the Pokemon trainer, like, just those two. Mainly because Swampert, my favorite Pokemon, Venusaur, my mother's favorite Pokemon. That's literally the only reason why. Yeah, personally, I think things that would probably be the most difficult to draw would probably be, well, Venusaur, because of its leaves, and the grass-type Terra Hat. I think doing the Terra sign in general might be a bit difficult, but I'd love to see what you'll be able to pull up with it. I mean, you don't have to do all the reflections, just the hat at the very least, because, yeah. Because I know the reflections will be very difficult to do. I mean, I know I've tried. It's very difficult. Brain is already working. But yeah, once I get paid, let me know the PayPal and I'll send over $30. or whatever payment method you use. I'll make sure I can do it properly first. Yeah. Let me attempt to sketch it first. And do... Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because I know my idea of the art is a little bit ambitious, but I've had this in mind for a while. I've just never gotten around to figuring it out. But I've seen what art you're capable. I'm almost 100% positive that you are definitely capable of it, Necro. Your art is incredible. I will not stop the compliments because it is true. Some more sweet burp. Thank you. Oh, what am I doing? No. I need whatever the blue thing is called. I need that to be red. Is it red or no? It's purple. It's the sword. It's the actual blade that's red. Really hope I can find this. So after I get this Hone Edge, per Chiaki's request, I need to go for an Esper, which I'm sure is probably going to be a little more quicker, just because I'm pretty sure up to 3 can spawn at a time. And I'll probably phase a lot because there's a lot of Pokemon in that area. And honestly, I think I need all of them. I know I need the Fletchling twice. I need 2 Litleo, I need 2 Pancham, 2 more Flabébé, 2 Esper, 2 Pikachu, because the Pichu I'll have to get from Zone 1, I think it is. What else? I'm trying to think if anything else spawns in there. Skiddo, that's it. 2 Skiddo as well. Still not shiny. Come on, I want to try and get it before 3 hours. Small globe. Yep. I think at the very least, I'm not gonna finish the stream until I get shiny Honedge. I feel like that's what I have to do. I can't leave this hunt incomplete. No. Oh yeah, also, I heard the lore reason as to why there's suddenly more Mega Evolutions is because of the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. In lore. Because the first time the weapon was created was the first time Mega Evolutions started appearing. And the second time created even more Mega Evolutions. Like, it's actually clearly established lore as to why there's suddenly more Megas. Like, they could have just been, oh, they've always been there. But no. Although the anime is probably a little bit different. So you're saying we should keep firing the gun? I mean, the thing is, it's impossible because both both ways of accomplishing that are gone because they've both been destroyed. And the maker is, well, not able to do it anymore. He's not able to make any new ones. I mean, you'd have to fire off into a location that's completely abandoned. Like, even the Pokemon don't want to go. Okay, oh, it's almost 3, come on. Please just shine, Honedge, I'm running out of time here. I want to go to bed soon, I want you to shine, please. I still can't believe I've been teleporting for almost 3 hours. I mean, yeah, I've gotten 2 shinies, but I want to finish the family before I finish up. I still wonder what this game would have looked like if we got to experience all of Kalos. Because obviously it would be a way bigger game. But the game would be monumentally times bigger. Because Lumiose is only a small portion of Kalos. imagine if we got to explore the entire Kalos region again, but in this art style. Like, not on the 3DS, but just in ZA style. I wish we could have had that. That would have been really cool to have. Nope. Maybe I should just do the resets for like 5 minutes straight and see if I can get anything. Of course, I'll probably have to kill the Doublade if it respawns. I'm sure it'll make a sound as soon as I spawn in. Since it is in spawn radius, like where I come in. So, yeah, I think when it comes to the my Mega Dimensions team, I think I'm probably gonna start like the playthrough with Delphox and Frostlass. Like, because with Blueberry Academy, I started off with Torterra and Armor Rouge, so I think I'm gonna do something similar and start off with 2 Pokemon from the base game. Mostly because by then, we'll have the Delphoxite. So I want to be able to use Mega Delphox. And Mega Frostlass because it is epic. Also, I think Doublade respawned. Yes, it did. Oh no, I actually have to wait for it to disappear first. Whoopsies. Okay. So that shouldn't show up for another 15 minutes. And with Pokemon I've got planned on my team in Mega Dimensions, obviously every single one of my team members is going to be capable of Mega Evolution. Just like how my ZA team, everyone is capable to Mega Evolve. So I'm going to have Delphox, Frostlass, Swampert. Those are going to be my 3 main ones. So I need a Grass type. Let me have a look at that list again, see if there are any new Mega Grass types. Ooh, yes, Scovillain. I've already used Scovillain recently, though. I mean, honestly, I could use Mega Chestnut as well. That's also a possibility. Or I could just not have a Grass type. I'll have a look at the list of grass type Mega Evolutions. Because I mean, if there's, because I probably won't have Scobilin on my team since I just had him in Scarlet and Violet. If I didn't have Scobilin on my Scarlet Violet team, I probably would use it here, but it's going to be a different grass type. Victory Bell's possible. Venusaur. Victory Bell, Venusaur. I've already had Meganium. Let's check. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Sari for the Mega Evolutions. Okay, yep, they've updated it now. There's Meganium, Chestnut. Really? Just Meganium? Meganium, Victory Bell, and Chestnut? Wait, really the only new grass type Megas? I mean, I guess in that case, I could have Mega Chestnut on my team. So I could have Delphox, Chestnut, Frostlass, Swampert. So that's already my type chart covered. But then only 2 of my Pokemon will be like new DLC Megas. Might have to ditch Frostlass then. As much as I really want to use Frostlass, there's no other grass type options. Even with the new ones, it's just Scobilin, and I've already used them, so Delphox and Chestnut I'll start my save file with. And then I'll definitely bring in Swampert, because I'm not going with... Oh wait, I forgot about Sceptile! Oh, I could actually have Sceptile, actually. Yeah, because if I look back on the list... Grass-type Megas... Yeah, Sceptile's an option. Okay, so I could still have Frostlass. Okay, yeah, I might just do that then. So Delphox, Sceptile, Swampert, Frostlass, and then 2 new Megas from Mega Dimensions. I think I might do Staraptor? No, it's gotta be Golurk. Definitely, 100% gotta be Golurk. And I'm not too sure what my last one will be. Maybe I'll just let things play out. Once I know what they're gonna look like, that's probably how I'll decide what my final team member will be. I mean, I could easily go for a Mega Raichu. That's possible. I don't want to use any of the new form Megas. I'm not going to use any of the legendary or mythical ones. So, I mean, maybe Meowstic. Meowstic or Raichu seem like the most likely ones. Okay, maybe not Meowstic, because that's going to be a type overlap with Delphox. So it might be Mega Raichu. The question is, which Mega Raichu? Hello. What's it doing? Hold on. Gotta reposition my pillow. Okay. I mean, it's funny that Substitute is in this game, but yeah, it's really complicated to use Substitute. It's probably easier just to use Protect. Because you could just walk around the Substitute. You'll be really well focused to actually allow the Substitute to function properly. Let's see. Does it list down Raichu? No, it probably wouldn't. No. It's not listing down Mega Dimensions. Oh, DLC New Mega Revolution. It's separate. So Mega Raichu X, Mega Raichu Y. Honestly, I'd probably pick Mega Raichu X. Because it looks a bit better. But they're both pure electric. I thought they would have gotten some cool secondary types. Okay, let's do a shiny check. Still nothing. I was tapping A for 5 minutes and still got nothing. So I'll keep doing this. Obviously when Double A comes in, I'll just get rid of it, because I don't want another shiny Double A. I mean, no, I think I could have Mega Raichu X. Maybe Crabominable. No, this is water typing, and that would overlap with Swampert. Yeah, so Raichu is probably the most likely extra Pokemon I'll do. Crabominable, maybe? I could do Crabominable. Oh wait, no, because it's Ice type, that will overlap with Frostlass. Yeah, my only option really is just Mega Raichu. And I'll use X because I like the appearance better on X than Y. So I guess that's what my team is going to be for the deals. I've already planned out my team for Mega Dimensions DLC. So Delphox, Frostlass, Sceptile, Swampert, Golurk, and Raichu. Man, in that case, I should probably just bring a Raichu with me. Yeah, since it's already in the base game, I just need to shiny hunt another Raichu ready. So I need to get a second Frostlass, a fourth Delphox, and a second Raichu. So that I'd be going into Mega Dimensions with 3 Pokemon already. And then Sceptile and Swampert are my favourite of the Hoenn Megas, or Hoenn starters even. Swampert obviously because he's best boy, and I got a bit of an attachment to Sceptile because I did a shiny only run with Sceptile and Orat. This was before I got a major love for Swampert. So I ended up getting a shiny Trico full odds in Omega Ruby. Frostlass, obviously I want to use Frostlass because it has one sick Mega. I love its Mega. It's probably one of my favourite new Megas. Like, I know some people are not big fans of it. I don't get that, because I think Mega Frostlass is perfect. It's probably the best thing Frostlass could have gotten. And it's surprising it didn't have a Mega until now. Glalie always got one. And Frostlass was just left behind. Oh, I think Doublade's back. Is Doublade back? Oh, I'm just hearing things. Okay, so I know I said I was going to keep going until I get the shiny Honedge, but honestly, I think I might have to finish up at 3:30. Well, not 3:30. Okay, no, it's not 3:30 for me. Like 3.5 hours in. Oh, it's not 3:30 that point. I don't. But once we've hit the 3.5 hour mark, I'll probably call it a day there. So that's gonna be like another 20 minutes. Hopefully, I can find it within that time. So that would be like 3 more checks after doing 5 minutes of constantly teleporting. Okay. Nope. Right, 5 more minutes of teleporting then. God, I really hope the blade doesn't interfere. Ugh. It all stretches. At least I won't have to worry about the teleportation when it comes to the fossils. I'm not even going to start the fossil hunts until I get my turbo controller. Once I get paid, everything's going to plan. Buy the things I originally planned for, so like the gift, and possibly the Legends EA gift for Mario, since we live in the same time zone now, so shouldn't have to worry too much about figuring out when he's up. I guess I do need to figure out when he'd be live. Oh, can I? I don't think I can buy eShop things as gifts. It's not like Steam. So I think I have to buy him the digital code to get the game Switch 2 edition, and I might get in Mega Dimensions as well, so we can play it day one. Stuff. Yeah, there's quite a few Pokemon. So you have fire types. I mean, obviously Blaziken. I mean, then again, maybe I should just have the Hoenn starters instead of having Mega Delbox. Because then I can just go in with 2 Pokemon, being Raichu and Frostlass, and just have the rest of my team be Pokemon Court in DLC. Yeah, all 3 of the Hoenn starters. I don't think I've done that before. Have all 3 Hoenn starters on a playthrough team? Yeah, because besides Blaziken, there's not really any fire types. Oh, well, there's Armor Rouge, but that can't Mega Evolve. Yeah. Oh, there's Heatran as well. But I don't want to use any legendaries. Okay, I know I said half past, but I think after this next check, I'm probably going to call it. So, a couple more minutes. A minute and a half, and I'll do the check. Oh, the monitor wants to turn off. Nope, it will not turn off. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna check now. No, okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day now. I'm going to call it there. So, thank you for joining me with today's stream. It's extra long, but this has been BiriboFukuro signing off. Bye-bye!